Am I the asshole for letting my mother have a copy of the key to our new home despite my wife's objection? Yes. Okay, if you're both owners of the house, you are not alone in making that decision. So if you do not really take into account the point of view of your wife in that, you become the asshole. I'm really sorry about this, but like that's as simple as this. I, male 34, recently bought a one-story house. Note that it was purchased solely by me. Fudge, this makes it more complicated. Okay, if the wife does not work and she's a stay-at-home mother, it was not purchased only by you. Thing is, if you are with a significant other and you share the same salary to take care about the babies and the house, it's not your money. It's like couple's money. It is the household money. So the fact that she might be, and we'll keep on reading, okay? But if she is a stay-at-home mom or a wannabe stay-at-home mom, and you were okay with the fact that you were the sole provider, and you act like it's your house, it ain't true. Started saving for it before I even met her. Okay, and it's in my name. That doesn't mean much. You're married. I suppose if you say your wife, you're married. When my parent threw us a party for this happy occasion, Mom's asked for a copy of the key in case of an emergency. I let her have it, which made my wife upset. I didn't say anything at the time, but she waited till we were alone and started arguing with me, saying I shouldn't have let my mother have a copy of the key. I said, why? Since my mother is known to respect privacy and a very trusted member in the family. Okay? She said that she doesn't feel comfortable with the idea of someone else who's not a resident to have a copy of the key. She also brought up how my mother didn't pay a penny toward the house, so this should disqualify her from getting the key. I said it was not a big deal, but she kept persisting, saying I need to take the key back. Quite frankly, this had me fuming. I pointed out that I'm the one who bought the house, and it's my decision to decide who gets to have a copy of the key. End of story. This is so stupid because, like, being in your married couple, like, if you both pay for the stuff that you need, the money you put on the side is clearly like probably money that was probably supposed to be more like family oriented. She screamed at me saying that technically she did contribute toward the house savings back when she used to pay for our rent. Exactly. I'm really sorry, but like if you can put that money on the side, it's clearly because she technically helps you put money on the side by taking a part of the spendings, you know? I told her that she was acting as if I put my mom's name on the titles, which is ridiculous, but she said that I have no respect for her opinion and kept undermining her input. What? Which input? I'm confused. Like, you seem to be the one undermining what she's doing. We've been going back and forth on it since then. She's now letting me know that if I don't take the key back, she'll do it herself. Honestly, at that point, if this is something that she has a hard time with, this kind of makes sense. And well, not help her relationship with her stepmother, but some people don't care about that. Mother-in-law, sorry. And I think she's being irrational and unreasonable, acting like that over a copy of the house key. This decision I made could save us in case of an emergency, but she kept downplaying it. I mean, both of your argument are kind of decent. The problem is that, like, you are putting such an extensive point on who paid for this that it kind of shows that it's the only thing you figure out or you feel like is important in that situation. And that is probably key to the problem here. ETA, I think it's crucial to mention that there's no conflict between my mother and my wife. Yeah, that's a good thing to say. They're on near perfect term, all right. I thought that I've already established that above. So you didn't. you totally didn't say that, but it's a good thing that you come back onto it. Okay. Let me think about this one, and I'll fix that. By the way, Paris should be done. Nope, not like that. So, how to say? Why would you say that, Faris? You see like electricity saving happening. Doom. Please, thank you. Long story short, I'm pretty sure most people will say that he's the asshole. Like, if you're the sole earner of your family, and because you're the one that paid for the house, or even if you're not, like, he's not, but she was the one paying for a lot of the stuff that, like, both of the both member of that relationship were using. The fact that he could put money on the side to reach for that house is clearly the work of both, not only him. She participated in that. I don't even know why her name is not on like the contract. This makes no sense to me. Did you buy a house to like eventually live alone in it? Are you the have you took a wife like considering that you could eventually like leave her behind? Is that how you play this? Not to say like, yeah, he's the asshole. Exactly. Okay. How can I say? I love like that pretty much sums it up. The guy believed that it's his own house. You believe it's his own stuff. And I'll explain that, by the way, Faris. It won't be long. All of this taken into consideration, like I was already saying that he's the asshole. I just believe that, like, yeah, exactly. This is not his house. This is supposed to be their house. Exactly. Why isn't her name on the deed? She was contributing. The mom didn't. This is absolutely appalling. Like, I have a car, but if my wife had her license and I was not using it to go and earn some money, my wife could take it. It's our car. It's what the salary of the house, the salaries of the household are able to pay for our family, not for me, you know? This one is kind of easy to, he's the asshole. There's no way. Like, at the moment, he's just kind of, he could have tried to make a better argument for his mom at some point. He could have asked her mom to like come and argue about this. That would be like fairer. But what's happening here? He's the asshole. Let's catch up on those.